Welcome back, everybody, to Spirit Plays more Spiral Nights. Before we begin, if you could please click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. It helps me out, helps encourage the game, brings unity. I haven't done the arcade in a while, and this looks neutral, and then this looks slimy. And I mean, if you've been watching the Hammer Watch series, obviously, slime is the thing. The slime just keeps coming back, man. Just can't freaking get away from slime. I use the F word, please, excuse me. So we're going to go in the Silver Titan Gate. Long live the arcade. Hopefully we get some friends to join us down here. Party's always open if you happen to see me in game. I'm playing at like 3 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure where that is in Australia. Apparently there's a lockdown game going on too, and I'm so tempted to jump in, but no, just yet. We're gonna start out going down here. I do know we're in we have a deficiency of radiance, so please forgive me. We're gonna do some neutral weapon loadout, the Valance, and not the Triglaive, the Sudaruska. You think after all these years I'd have it kind of straight, but the charging attack of this gun. Hold on, there's coffee that needs to be consumed here. That's better. Alright, something that needs to happen first, just to expedite the process. I know I just said let's go Valance, but honestly the whole neutral loadout philosophy is just sort of like a laziness thing. I mean, if you just go neutral weapon, so you don't really have to change anything. What do you think you're doing? Nope, that doesn't happen. Not in this world. Okay. So I mean, you can't go wrong with the with neutral. It's tough too, anyway. Everybody gets stunned. Okay. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. So I'm kind of at a loss a little bit about where we proceed from here, but not really. I know I have there's a glacius, like somehow the donations and stuff, we got a brandish that is Ice Burst Brandish, which has ASI high. I also have an oath to keep that I've not been good at so far, and that is to use our ASI very high brandish or Akron rather in lockdown. So I mean, that's got to happen. How did this open? Is there something up here I should know about? What are you guys doing? I shot a stray bullet that just came out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure Dark Fang shields, I don't know, do they have like a seasonal spawn rate or something like that? Seems like they show up and then they don't. That was good. Like, I think it seemed like they were released for a minute, and then that's when Nebrium logged on. I don't remember seeing Nebrium in a long time, but I don't know, I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of the lockdown crew. People tend to move on from games here and there, and that's okay. Apparently I'll be playing the Clockwork Spiral Nights probably 2030 when Joe Biden is still running for office, and then just kind of wheel him around saying vote for this guy, and he doesn't really say anything. But anyway, I can't help it, dude. Politics are everywhere. It's kind of a shame that that's like the like everything's politicized. You want to watch a TV commercial? Well, you're gonna see Bugs Bunny kneeling for the flag. Like, come on, man. Can we just keep that out of it? Can we not be appreciative? The fact that, you know, you have a flag to kneel to. I don't know. Just keep that stuff out of video games, right? Why is it all gotta be there? We took a walk the other day, and my next door neighbor has a sign that says Black Lives Matter. I'd love to have a conversation about that. They work at Starbucks, so I can understand the you know, liberal mindset. Plus, I know them just a little bit. Well, my daughter stopped right next to the picture. I swear she was looking at it like 2 minutes into the walk. She said, "Look, Daddy," and I thought she was going to be like, "What does Black Lives Matter mean?" Or, "Why do I don't know. Why do they have this sign?" I thought it was going to be one of those questions that girls ask. There's nothing in there, so we know better. We've done Decon Zones 3 billion times. We don't have to open that. But no, she said, "Look, Dad, they have a tree like you do in their backyard." I'm like, oh, thank goodness. I don't have to go down that route. Drug Squirrel. Welcome to the team. See you. It's Tino's Ranch. Hello. How you doing, man? You look like a squished toaster that somebody painted black. No one knows why. Why would you ever... Do you need... Oh, it's the last Mexican. Do you need to spray paint your toaster? Like, is that really a thing? Oh my gosh, we got the Jelly Queen in here too. The Mexican Jelly Queen. I think you're going, buddy. That's what I thought. In the eyes of a... Going to the eyes of a Wintergrave bullets where you're going, buddy. Okay. I mean, Wintergrave and... Oh, no! I saved you. With my quick thinking and change of trajectory. I remember this guy. He has all the custom gear. Bow before the last. MEHICN. That's what we do. Let's go. Hopefully it's one of the more beautiful levels. One of the... I mean, it's kind of a too high of a or too low of a stratum to have the treasure ball be worth it, but it's a free level. Boom, let's go. Sop. He talks like people talk. Wait, he types like people. There we go. Good job, Dad. Let's drink some more coffee and wake up. Flash crack, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. We just change our shield and we keep the current weapon loadout that we have, and everything works out fine. Nothing wrong with what we got going on. Okay. We need this honestly the only thing we really need. Just to block, excuse me, we don't need Fred. I mean, we don't really need Mike. Or do we? Could just go. Where's the fun in that though, man? There's all these little gremlins and stuff. Should I shiv? Wintergrave reduces all argument to a pittance. In Soviet nights, you're looking for recipe? Okay, that's cool. I saw Uncle Tom. I think it was Uncle Tom. Uncle Ben. It might have been a bad idea. But here we are. I was gonna say, don't they show up like right here? Then we do this. And then Mike gets all the excitement because they're just gonna come right in here and give us all a damage bonus, and maybe not. Okay. I mean, this is a happy-go-lucky fun time. Shooting slimes in a bucket. Whoever thought this would be fun? That dude, the guy whose name is all a bunch of consonants. I guess it's a lot easier than actually saying his name. He's a brave man until he's like, yeah, he's probably better if I just stand back here and use my Wintergrave. Game's not all about being safe though, man. Otherwise, why even dive in the Clockworks? I mean, it is just straight up fun. Everybody knows this. This is the happy fun time. If you want pure efficiency, you go missions. If you want the game for what it's worth and what everybody likes about it, you rock out the arcade. We did it. Oh, I'm coming, buddy. Why would you do that? Why would you go in there? It's not worth it. What is it? What are you gonna get some more shinings? Did I really just get right between those two? I did. And now we're over here. Do we? At least the snapback is not as bad as it was before. The snap, like last time I played this game, it was you know, primetime USA, so it was kind of expected. Here's where the game gets a lot of fun. Good luck, my friend from Australia. That was a bad idea. Just go. We're gonna take some hits because we're shocked. It's only my fault. No, I thought this was a safe zone. Apparently not. It's like more like a washing machine. They made it better, faster and better than I did. I'm not surprised. Should be, but I'm not. Oh my gosh, he's down. Crap. Let's take a look at this for a minute. We go this way, and then that way. Yeah. Okay, maybe not the best. Okay, let's let our shield heal for a minute. Do you have to go that way and then that way? Sure. Here we go. Nope, no, this one. Please don't have to use a spark right away. Just go. Use it. Okay. We have not used a spark yet. Let's see what the traps just don't like register on your own screen. I agree. Not a fan. Knew it was coming. Okay, back up. Not sure how much the damage bonus really matters in the grand scheme of things. Because, I mean, the Wintergrave just deals with these guys pretty well. There's one more. Look out! Oh, alright. A whole bunch of... Dude, we're a hit away from a spark. Because we're gonna... I'm not gonna do this again. Like, be like, sorry guys. Thankful I got to lead your team for a minute. But, I have to go back because I'm bad at the game. I mean, we have been better. Excuse me. Can you just shoot it? So I seen something about the efficiency. Just, I mean, it seems like the compounds, right? Well, I do like me some compounds. Oh no, what have I done? I'm so sorry, I've destroyed you. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. My fault. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how this level worked. I didn't mean to make you rage quit. Oh my gosh, dude. And that's how you lose subscribers. It's alright, we can do this together. I mean, it's not... You know, let's think about the natural outworking of things, right? What are you gonna lose? I'm sorry, man. Maybe you just needed a minute, I don't know. Wow, it's restricted. Hold on. Ah! No time to type. Oh crap, this is... I didn't know I'd be fighting a majestic horse. Yeah, just beat him in his back. Oh. Boom, he just smashed the corpse of his friend. I mean, the pure love in this party. That won't work. Glad to hear it's not totally my fault, but at the same time, we all know it is. That was my fault. Like, I didn't learn what happened earlier. You hit the switches in the end, and yes, they spawned. Honestly, what did I think was going to happen? Alright, we've done it. Crap. I saved your life, Mr. Mexican. Be thankful. Sense of thankfulness is all we need. Boom. Oh, good. Glowings. See, you didn't miss too much. Just gotta... Gosh. Mexicans, dude. Too good. Okay. I believe we need the key, so I will shoot it in its head, apparently. We'll move on. Wow, what a crisis area. That was incredibly awesome. Okay. Hopefully he gets to join again. The moral of the story is I'm bad at this game, and apparently I endanger my friends. Oh, 2019 logo, go. Okay, we got this. All we do is run in a circle. You lay your bomb, and we just keep pumping out the damage. I'm not used to being 50% of the damage output on this thing, but that's okay. What could possibly go wrong if we just shoot blindly into the south, unaware of whether we're actually hitting it or not? Please, just keep shooting. Okay, something hit me. I'm gonna actually quaff a pill, because we drink pills now. We don't just swallow them. What on earth, dude? Things are hitting me. Maybe it's because I have cold transients off. I have no idea. Give me one of these slimes in this trajectory here. Okay, not. It's fine. Got a little scared, got a little jumpy. Now I know if I stand here for some reason I start taking a bunch of neutral damage, so we'll continue to just fire into the ether. Here we go, here we go. Maybe we should just be here so we can see him. Boom. Okay, I think he's done. Yes. Boom, well done. Okay. I know the slime casino is also in this mix somewhere. Awesome. Dude, I feel so bad. And we got a spark. Okay. I mean, that'll probably fuel us for the rest of the run. But that's alright, okay. Okay. No, I didn't know they eventually went away. My knowledge base is increasing, obviously. Boom. Boom. Feel like Cloud. I think the most realistic, we're speaking of big weapons, right? The most realistic, oof. Rift Locker, 5-star Snarby Shield. Got it, buddy. Anyway, the most realistic, genre where you can see somebody fighting with legit a big weapon versus a small. I don't know why this came to mind. Probably because I just wield this giant awkward airplane wing as a weapon and pretend it's a mountain. That makes me feel better, like it has some sort of strength inside of it. But it's got to be the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. When the two girls are fighting, which I find like it's a mesmerizing. It's pretty awesome. But then you see is it Lu Meng? I forget the guy. And then you see the guy fight who's like the master swordsman. And he beats the one girl with a stick. And you're just like, this guy's the best thing I've ever seen. It's just done. Alright, let's go back to Neutral City, which is kind of what we wanted to do to begin with. Boom. Alright, let's go. You and your cup of coffee. I approve of everything you do. This way, buddy. It's been too long. But anyway, she, so when Chow Yun Fat, I think that's the guy's name, there are a couple things about it. First, when the ladies fight, the one had, like, there's this, like, ultimate, so if you haven't seen the movie, it's worth a watch, especially from the, like, fantasy martial arts aspect. That's right, I take damage and love it. So I forgot to get my Swift Strike shield, but that's okay. So the story's kind of silly. As it is with games. I got really lucky there. Games, movies, martial arts movies specifically. Because it's all about, I mean, if you're looking for giant philosophical lessons, it's always about, like, he made me mad, or I want revenge, or it's nothing too in-depth, and this is just my opinion, right? If you're looking for life lessons, why do we learn how to fight? Why do we have cops? Not because of progression, but because certain people want to abuse the system and they want to regress. Regressive progression. It's actual live regression. That's again in the political sense. But anyway, so the two girls fight. This one girl has a sword that's like paper thin but razor sharp. So it has like no weight to it whatsoever. She has a sword the entire fight. The other girl, they're fighting in a dojo, some sort of dojo. The other girl has like her choice of weapons, and she's going back and forth. She's like the older, more mature, but because she doesn't have a sword that can literally cut through weapons, you need some mouth to mouth. Ladies, who's gonna give it to him? Who will give mouth to mouth to the Ice Queen? Anyway, because eventually she gets tired of letting her wait and starts attacking at her anyway. They don't hit each other until like the very end, when then man Chow Yun Fat comes in because it's his sword. It's like a legendary sword, and she wants to be part of that legend or something like that. I'm not sure 100%. It's been years since I've seen the movie. So, but the one weapon, one of the last weapons that the older, more mature female martial artist picks up is just like a giant iron bar, and she doesn't swing it as much as she just like holds it in her hand and hides behind it. This guy's the best bomb I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Just went right into it. I deserve to be hit, but we graced. Oh, poor healer, dude. He was a victim of circumstance, anyway. Anyway, got our coins. But that was the best thing I've ever seen when it comes to like you don't swing a giant sword in reality. It just doesn't happen. The sword swings you. If you would like Cloud, right? Because Final Fantasy VII came out, which I wish I'd be able to play, but it looks like maybe not in this lifetime. That's okay. I don't mind. You can't do everything. If you do everything, if you could do anything you ever wanted and you did it. I'm not saying, you know, everybody can have dreams, but like not pursue every single dream. But if you had the chance to do everything, it's like certain things would just lose meaning. Like if you could have all the money in the world, it would be the point of getting money. And a lot of the world would lose its luster. I'm reading a part of the book in Rabbi Zacharias' Command Live Without God, and he talks about the wonder of childhood. Eventually, when you start dissecting meaning and taking away the absolute splendor of life, okay, you're over there now. Like you lose the wonder of a child. You talk about the creation of the eye, and this is actually the same thing that Darwin had. He, toward the end of his life, he's saying the biggest thing I regret is I can't even enjoy like a concert anymore, because I just start dissecting it. Why I would like the music. He's like, I don't know what happened, but I can't appreciate art or music or anything. It's not in so many words. You can look up the exact referendum, but same kind of concept. It's the same martial arts movies, right? You see, you break it down, the fantasy aspect into reality, like dissecting it in the martial arts aspect. But we learn how to fight. We learn martial arts because we want to be a master of a bad situation, not because we want to hurt people. That should be the intent. Morals come from that, because otherwise, even if you have a student, you end up with like the Scythian mentality of like, you gotta, you know, he's a good helper because it's hard to do everything yourself. But at the same time, we always raise those around us to eventually bolster us in the future. Wait, is your name Bacon Lord? So that helps in a good philosophy, and then helps in a bad philosophy. You're eventually raising the next generation to either use them or have them bolster you, but they're going to be at your level anyway. Oh my gosh, Bacon Lord X. Dude, my kids love bacon. I just jumped like 7 topics in the last 5 minutes. Oh, thank goodness I compound. Go back to arcade for efficiency's sake. Left 22. Not necessarily the best depth to for monetary gain. That's all right. So anyway, what I was getting at is the Bacon Lord. I don't know what I was getting at. Oh, I know what I was getting at. I was getting at my first stop, my cup of coffee. Secondly, I was getting at, did it change at the last second? That would be so amazing. Oh, I wouldn't have to change my loadout out of laziness. What was I talking about? Darn it, again. Freaking old-time brain, dude. I swear. My brain's not that old. Ruined okay, it didn't change for our benefit. That's a bunch of poop. Yeah, I'll switch to arcade loadout. Just because... this area is so freaking weird. Go. And that's... let me just make sure I have all the necessary equipment. Boom. Done it. Let's go. So if Cloud, who has it literally... I was talking about airplane wings. I know I make this analogy quite a bit, but it's just so fitting. Okay. If Cloud actually had a sword as big as it is, he would not swing the sword based on his weight. He would literally lift himself up by his wrist muscles. Like the sword would stay in the ground unless he weighed like 3,000 pounds. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe the guy just has some Mako density inside of his blood. Oh, you actually hit me for like 2 damage. Good job, you did it. But he would swing himself around at a ridiculous speed, and it would not happen. And this is the same with the creators of the game when they're asked, like, you know, how'd you go about making it? They're like, well, at first we were trying to make Final Fantasy VII realistic. I'm talking specifically about Advent children. This is kind of what a lot of that's about. I mean, that's where a lot of the graphical, not ingenuity, the inspiration came from. In my opinion, it looks just like it. So I guess that does make sense, I think. But they said eventually we just wanted to make it look cool. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. And that's awesome, because you see like your characters from this favorite game. In the old school Final Fantasy VI, because that's like the comparison compared to 7. You see all your guys fighting like Behemoth, and it's all your little dudes, your little sprite characters on the one side, kind of like Tiny Spiral Knights characters, like all standing in a row here. They walk up, do their slash hit, chop chop, and then walk back. And then you see like a 2D unanimated picture as the enemy. And you're like, oh, okay, I can envision this fight, but how would I fight a dragon? You know what I mean? And they actually brought that to life, how you would legit fight a dragon. First off, you'd have to basically jump fly the entire time. Can I go down here? Thank you. That barrel as hard as we freaking could, dude. You know, it's serious when we bring out the F word. So, I mean, sometimes this is the wonderment of a child. Sometimes things are just so cool. And I can see this in my, I mean, you know, being a dad and all that. I can see this in my own kids. Sometimes daddy does some stuff that's amazing. I got to, when we went on our walk yesterday, we had an opportunity to, there's like a little pavilion with red, white, and blue banners all over the place, which I approve of because everybody's kneeling for the flag. And it's just absolute lunacy. But anyway, there's this little rock formation that my kids, I don't know, I could shoot through that. It's interesting. That my kids like. And they could run around or ride their bikes safely in that area too. I didn't have to worry about them running into traffic. Rest in peace. You know what? Welcome to the team. I love you. We did it. What a great design. He's just gonna stay there. 5 energy well spent. Thank you. Well done. Well done, Grey Havens. I don't mind like throwing 5 energy into the wind. At least for some sort of purpose. But that seems to have lost its purpose. I think. What do you think you're doing? Oh, he's actually here. He had to disappear and come back. I forgot they teleported around. Okay. I forget what I was talking about. But anyway, just making it look cool. A wonderment of a child, that's it. So watching Dad ride his skateboard, you know, pushing 40, and he's still in his flip-flops and his, you know, interesting cosmetic hat that he has on. Cosmetic. Why not? That's a good word for it. It's like lipstick for men. Hats. There we go. I tried to make that argument to a girl sits next to me, and I said hats are the. I said that exact thing. Like hats are the makeup for men. She's like, no, beards are. If you put a beard on a man, he's a totally different man. Just looks so different. I'm like, oh, okay. She's got a point, and she is like doused with makeup. She's in an interesting chapter in her life. She's 22, and she's very pregnant. She's about to have her first kid. It's going to be awesome. She's going to experience the wonderment of a child. Got lucky in a box. But who got lucky, right? So speaking of lucky, I could just launch in a tirade after tirade, right? Tirade? Is that the name of any just casual story? So we'll go on this one. Speaking of lucky, my parents got chickens. They just do. All right, we can question why and what and everything later, and they give us free eggs, and that's great. And I like eggs. And you know, they were living in Maine for a while. They no longer live in Maine. They came back. Fire and ice, huh? What a great compilation to a lot of things. Anyway, let's go. Do not hit me. I dare you not to. Yeah, me too. Good idea to shoot these. Does help out when combating the area. Come on, buddy. Go around. Go around. It's a Mitch Hedberg joke. I don't know if there's a door on the other side, but over here there's nothing. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. Oh! No one got hit. No one got hurt. Thousands injured, nobody killed. It's okay. You learn life lessons that way. This must go first. We did it. We actually did it. I didn't think you one-shot in Party 4. That's cool. Ah! What was I talking about? Here when that happens. Okay. You know what? You get the trifecta. Dude, my robot is in there tearing it up. I'm gonna drop the key. I want this pill so bad. My friends. Let's go, let's go. We've done it, okay. Sometimes we gotta focus on the game too. It's not all about the monologue. It might be about the monologue. Anyway, the wonderment of a child, and then when you hit the point of life, because I don't know, I thought I was charging. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you're not to the point of dadhood yet. I am. I've been for a couple of years now. It's the most amazing thing. If you think you live a life now, you're like, I don't know how you can do that. I don't know. I don't even have time for myself, much less a kid. We are one generation away from extinction, my friends. It is by far worth it to invest yourself in the next generation. Because if you do not, who will? And when you start to live a life... you start to live a life that's not just for you, and you start to live it for somebody else, it becomes way more meaningful. And the life lessons you learned, and the lessons and what you have learned from your parents growing up, you can pass those on and see how significant they are. You get a different perspective on life when you're the parent as opposed to the child. If you're the master of your own universe and you decide not to procreate, that's fine. That's not for everybody. But at the same time, I believe you're missing out. We're meant for this. We're all equipped with the tools to do this. We just got to figure out and gather and glean lessons on how to make it work. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with part 2. See you next time. Take care.